Money is not just about numbers. It is about decisions. It is about habits. It is about patience. And most importantly, it is about the way you think. You can give someone more money and still leave them financially unprepared. But teach someone how to think differently about money, and you give them something that can continue working for them for years. Welcome to Powerful Life Quotes. For the next 20 minutes, slow down. Take a breath, forget the pressure to become wealthy overnight. Instead, let's explore a calmer approach to building wealth, one based on discipline, patience, consistency, and long-term thinking. Because financial freedom rarely begins with a large amount of money. It often begins with a small change in the way you think. Before you build wealth, you have to build a person who can handle it. Many people want more money, but wanting more money is not the same as being prepared for more money. If your habits remain the same, more income can simply create more spending. A bigger paycheck can become a bigger lifestyle. A bigger house can become a bigger payment. And more possessions can become more financial pressure. The goal isn't simply to look wealthy. The goal is to become financially strong. There is a popular saying, rich people stay rich by acting poor. Poor people stay poor by acting rich. The deeper lesson isn't about pretending to be poor or rich. It is about understanding the difference between looking wealthy and building wealth. A person may have an expensive car, but no savings. A person may wear expensive clothes, but constantly worry about their next bill. Another person may live quietly, spend carefully, save consistently, and invest for the future. From the outside, you may not notice the difference, but financially, the difference can be enormous. Real wealth doesn't always make noise. Sometimes it looks like saying, "No, I don't need that." Sometimes it looks like keeping an old phone because the current one still works. Sometimes it looks like choosing patience when everyone around you is chasing instant gratification. And sometimes, wealth building means moving in silence. You don't have to announce every financial goal. You don't need everyone to know what you're saving for. You don't need to prove that you're successful. Build quietly, learn quietly, save quietly, invest carefully, and let your results speak later. There is another powerful idea. Your level of success will seldom exceed your level of personal development. Think about that. If you want better financial results, you may need better financial knowledge. If you want more opportunities, you may need better skills. If you want greater responsibility, you need greater discipline. Your bank account can change, but if your mindset doesn't change with it, the results may not last. So don't ask only, how can I make more money? Also ask, how can I become more valuable? How can I become more disciplined? How can I make better decisions? How can I control my impulses? Because income is only one part of the equation. Income helps you earn. Discipline helps you keep. Knowledge helps you grow. And patience helps you compound. Your financial journey doesn't have to begin with thousands of dollars. It can begin with one decision, one habit, one boundary, one commitment to yourself. You don't need to become wealthy today. You need to become a little wiser today than you were yesterday. The first step toward wealth isn't buying an investment. It isn't starting a business. It isn't finding the perfect opportunity. The first step is learning to control your relationship with money. Because when you control your decisions begin controlling your future. A powerful financial life is rarely created by one dramatic decision. It is created by ordinary decisions repeated over time, small habits, repeated consistently. Let's talk about a few. Habit number 1, give yourself time before you spend. One of the simplest rules you can use is the 24-hour rule. When you want something that isn't essential, wait 24 hours, don't buy it immediately. Give yourself time. Because sometimes you don't actually want the thing. You want the feeling of buying it. The excitement, the novelty, the temporary satisfaction. But after 24 hours, that feeling may disappear, and suddenly you realize, I don't really need this. That one pause can protect your money from hundreds of unnecessary purchases over time. You don't have to say no to everything. You simply need to stop making every decision immediately. Habit number 2, pay yourself first. When money comes in, many people pay everyone else first. Bills, entertainment, shopping, subscriptions, eating out, and whatever remains. They save. The problem, sometimes nothing remains. Instead, consider making saving one of your first financial decisions. Before your money disappears into different expenses, set aside an amount for your future. It doesn't have to be huge. The important thing is creating the habit, because saving is not only about the amount, it is about becoming the kind of person who consistently thinks about tomorrow. Habit number 3, know where your money goes. You don't need to become obsessed with every coin, but you should have a basic understanding of your spending. Ask yourself, where did my money go this month? Which expenses were necessary? Which were optional? Which purchases actually improved my life? And which purchases did I barely remember a week later? Awareness creates control. You can't improve what you refuse to look at. Habit number 4, don't increase your lifestyle every time your income increases. Imagine your income rises. You immediately upgrade your phone, then your car, then your house, then your vacations, then your entertainment. Soon, your higher income doesn't feel higher anymore. Your lifestyle simply became more expensive. This is why increasing income is important. But controlling lifestyle inflation is equally important. When you earn more, consider allowing part of that increase to improve your future rather than only improving your present. Habit number 5, build skills. One of the most valuable things you can invest in is yourself. A skill can increase your ability to create value. It can create opportunities. It can improve your career. It can open doors that weren't available before. Instead of spending every spare hour consuming entertainment, sometimes use that time to learn, read, practice, study, build, improve, because your earning potential can grow when your abilities grow. Remember this, you don't need perfect financial habits. You need sustainable ones. If you make a mistake, learn from it. If you overspend 1 month, don't decide that you're a failure. Start again. If you didn't save as much as you wanted, improve next month. Progress doesn't require perfection. It requires repetition. Your financial future is being shaped by ordinary decisions that may feel insignificant today. The meal you decide not to buy, the purchase you decide to delay, the amount you decide to save, the skill you decide to learn, the investment you decide to understand before putting money into it. Small choices can become big outcomes when repeated long enough. So don't underestimate your daily habits. Your future self is being built by what you repeatedly do today. Stop trading your time for money and start trading your value for money. Time is a diminishing asset. You only have so much of it. Value, however, is infinite. Invest in your skills. Invest in your knowledge. The best interest rate you will ever receive is the return on the investment you make in yourself. As you go about your day, ask, is what I'm doing right now taking me closer to my goals or just keeping me busy? Now we move from protecting your money to thinking about how money can grow. And this is where patience becomes powerful. Many people want fast results, but wealth building is often a slow process. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. An ocean doesn't change its shore with one wave. And financial growth rarely happens because of one perfect decision. It often happens because of many reasonable decisions repeated over a long period. There is a timeless quote, Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Think about that. The shade exists today because of an action taken in the past. Your financial future works in a similar way. The money you save today, the skills you develop today, the investments you carefully research today may create opportunities for a future version of yourself. This is where compound growth becomes important. Compounding means that growth can begin producing additional growth over time. The longer money has an opportunity to grow, the more powerful the effect can become. But compounding requires something that many people struggle with: patience. You may invest today and see very little change tomorrow. You may learn a new skill today and see no immediate financial reward. You may save consistently for months before the amount feels significant. That doesn't mean nothing is happening. Growth can be quiet. This is why comparing your financial journey with someone else's can be dangerous. Someone may be 10 years ahead of you. Someone else may have started with advantages you didn't have. Another person may have made different choices. Your responsibility isn't to copy their timeline. Your responsibility is to improve your own. Start where you are. Learn what you don't know. Understand what you're investing in. Don't invest simply because someone online says something is guaranteed. There is no shortcut that removes risk from investing. Good financial decisions require research, patience, and understanding. And sometimes, the best financial decision is simply learning before acting. If you are starting with a small amount of money, don't let that convince you that your effort is meaningless. A small beginning is still a beginning. What matters is building the habit of thinking long-term. You are not only asking, what can this money buy me today? You're also asking, what could this money become if I use it wisely? That question changes everything. Instead of spending every extra amount, you begin allocating some toward your future. Instead of thinking only about this weekend, you start thinking about 5 years from now. Instead of asking, how can I look successful? You start asking, how can I become financially secure? And remember, long-term thinking doesn't mean you cannot enjoy your life today. It means you create balance. Enjoy the present, but don't sacrifice your entire future for temporary comfort. Build memories, take care of yourself, enjoy your family and friends. But also leave something for tomorrow, because financial freedom isn't about refusing to live. It is about creating a future where money gives you more choices, more flexibility, more security, more freedom to make decisions based on what matters, rather than being forced into every decision by financial pressure. Plant the tree. Even if you won't sit under its shade tomorrow, build the skill. Even if it doesn't pay you immediately, save the money. Even if the amount looks small, invest with understanding. Even if the journey feels slow, because the future is built long before it arrives. Take a moment and breathe. You don't have to figure out your entire financial future tonight. You don't have to become wealthy tomorrow. You only need to understand your next step. You are allowed to build slowly. You are allowed to learn. You are allowed to start small. You are allowed to make mistakes and learn from them. I will not allow temporary pressure to control permanent decisions. I will think before I spend. I will learn before I invest. I will save before I spend everything. I will choose progress over appearances. I will choose patience over impatience. I will choose discipline over impulse. I don't need to prove my success to everyone. I can build quietly. I can grow quietly. I can prepare quietly, and I can let my future speak for me. Money is a tool. It is not my identity. It is not my worth. It is not the measure of my happiness. Money can provide choices. It can create security. It can support meaningful goals, but it should serve my life, not control it. I will not sacrifice everything today for a future I never enjoy, and I will not sacrifice my entire future for temporary comfort. I will seek balance. I will build responsibly. I will appreciate what I already have while working toward what I want. Maybe your journey starts with saving a small amount. Maybe it starts with paying off a debt. Maybe it starts with learning a new skill. Maybe it starts with understanding where your money goes. Maybe it starts with simply changing one habit. Whatever your starting point, start there. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. You don't need to know everything. You need to keep learning. You don't need to move quickly. You need to keep moving in the right direction. One day, you may look back and realize that the life you wanted wasn't created by one extraordinary moment. It was created by hundreds of ordinary decisions. The decision to wait, the decision to save, the decision to learn, the decision to say no, the decision to invest carefully, the decision to begin again after making a mistake. Small decisions repeated over time. That is the quiet power of consistency. And perhaps that is what building wealth really means. Not simply having more, but having more control over your time, more freedom in your decisions, more peace about tomorrow, more ability to help the people you care about, and more freedom to live according to your values. So tonight, don't focus on becoming rich overnight. Focus on becoming wiser, more disciplined, more patient, more intentional. Plant your tree, build your habits, learn your skills, protect your future, and give yourself time, because some of the best things in life take longer than we expect. Your future is still being written, and your next decision is another sentence in that story. Choose it wisely. If this message gave you a different perspective on money and your future, don't let it end here. Take one idea from this video and put it into practice today. Remember, think long-term. Build quietly. Stay disciplined. Be patient. Your financial future isn't built in one day. It is built one decision at a time. If you found value in this video, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and comment below. I am building my future. This is Powerful Life Quotes. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building the life you want.